Hi, this is Kate, Teen Services Librarian at the Brighton District Library.
This is Lori, Youth Services Librarian at the Brighton District Library.
And for this month's DIY to go, we're going to show you how to make a paracord bracelet like this one.
You can pick up your supplies for this craft at the Youth Services desk or via curbside pickup. Make sure you come soon though, because supplies are limited and they're only available while supplies last.
All right, so let's grab your supplies and get started. Just continue watching this video and we're going to take you step by step on how to make this bracelet.
So in your DIY to go kit, you are going to find a plastic buckle. It should have 2 pieces and a piece of paracord. Now put your 2 ends together side by side and then just run your hand down so you make sure you have your lengths even on either side. Next, I want you to grab the piece of your clip that looks like this, and you are going to take your 2 ends and are going to feed them through the bottom. It's a bit tricky, so it might take a minute to get through, but it does fit. Okay, once you have them through, you're going to pull that buckle all the way along your paracord, and then you're going to stop just before you hit the end with the loop. Now you're going to just hold that loop open, take your 2 free ends, and you're just going to weave those through and then pull all the way till the end until it's nice and tight. And so you should have something that's going to look like this at this point. After you have that nice and snug, you're going to go and grab the other end and the other piece of your buckle, and you're going to feed the paracord through the top. Buckle and slide it down. Next, we have to find out how long to make our paracord bracelet. So I'm estimating this just on a guess that will be my wrist, but I'm actually going to use it to measure my wrist. So snap your bracelet together and then decide how snug you want it or how loose at this point. Or there also should be enough, you might be able to make a dog collar, or if you like, or a cat collar, but it's the same idea of just measuring it. I decided I wanted mine a little bit looser, so that's what I did there. And then I'm going to unbuckle it, and know this is where I'm going to start my weave. After you figure out your measurement, lay your bracelet down on a flat surface with the toothy part of the buckle away from you at the top, and then the free-floating strings, one on either side. Okay, now we're going to do the Cobra Knots. So I'm going to grab the end of my buckle with my right hand, and then I'm going to grab the paracord on the left, and I'm going to cross it over the top of my middle core bracelet part. And then I'm just going to hold that there, and then I'm going to grab my right string and I'm going to bring it down and over the left piece of paracord. Right, so with my left hand, I'm going to hold that buckle up, and then with my right, I'm going to take that piece that we laid over top of the left piece, I'm going to bring it around and then go through the loop on my left hand side there. And then I'm just going to pull that through all the way. And while trying to hold that buckle in place so I don't lose how long I want my bracelet, I'm going to pull either loose string together until it is nice and tight. And that is going to be your first Cobra knot. So in here I'm going to turn this around so you can see what it's going to look like on that side and then that side to start with. Next, we're going to do that same knot, but starting from the opposite side. So you're going to take your string on your right, you're going to cross it over the top, then you're going to take your left strand, bring it over the right, and then you're going to loop it back behind the middle string and up through the other loop. Once you have them through, grab each of the ends and pull nice and tight. And then we're going to go back to going from the left and doing the same thing over and over again. All right, let's head back to the string on the left. Once again, pull it over the top, pinch it there. Then you're going to take your right strand, bring it down and over, back around, through the loop, and then you're going to pull. Nice and snug. And you can start getting a good idea of what the stitch is going to look like. And then we're going to go back onto the right side, loop it over the top, take the left strand, goes down and over the right, back around, and then through the loop, and then pull it tight. Now you're just going to repeat this process and weave, going alternating from left to right over and over again until you reach the end of your bracelet. Okay, so now you're getting close, you're almost done, you're doing these last few little knots until you get to the very end. Okay, next we gotta figure out what to do with these pesky leftover pieces of paracord. So this is a little bit of the tricky part, and there's a few ways to finish this off. Okay, to finish this, you're going to cut off your leftover paracord as close to the main part of the bracelet as you can. And then the most common method of finishing this is actually, you're going to have to melt the very ends of your leftover paracord so that they can hide in the bracelet. Ask for parental permission and or assistance to do this portion of it. I have added links into the description of this video so that you can follow that, or there's some other methods of finishing your bracelet. I hope you enjoyed making your paracord bracelet. Please send the library photos of your finished product, and we hope you will join us for our next DIY to go in March. We're going to be doing Shrinky Dink keychains.